Hi you guys, thank you very much for clicking onto this video. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about this, y'all, because this really disturbed my spirit. Okay, and not really sure if this happened to anybody recently, but this whole election, y'all, got people losing their minds. Like, seriously, I feel like it's getting out of hand. Okay, I had this situation that happened to me today, right? I was walking into the library, right? Because I needed to, I was trying to see if I can fix my iPad, like restore my iPad. And you know how like the people, they try to get people to like vote or whatever, they was standing outside of the library, and I already knew, you know, they was gonna try to approach me, because they try to approach like every single person that they see or whatever. And like I already had in my mind that, like, you know, I'm gonna tell them that I'm not interested in voting. That's what I always say. And this one particular lady, it was like 3 people out there, and I guess they all knew each other. I don't know what type of organization they was with, but they was like very this one particular lady, she was like very aggressive, and me and her ended up getting into it over voting, y'all. This is like ridiculous. But she asked me, like, as I was walking up to the door, I didn't really pay them no mind, because you know how like if you try so hard, like if you're not into voting or whatever, or like politics, you know how you try so hard to avoid that type of stuff, but still somebody's still gonna ask you. So I'm walking up to the door, and she's like, are you registered at your address or whatever to vote? And I told her no. And then she's like, oh, okay. She was like, well, are you interested in basically she was saying like, do you want to sign up or register to vote? I said no, like very kindly. I was like, no. And then she's like, she was like, are you interested in voting? I said no. And she said, are you serious? Like, she got an attitude with me. She's on some, are you serious? I look back at her, because I'm still walking. I'm like already on a mission to fix my iPad. So I'm not trying to hear nothing about no politics, okay? Because that's not my interest. I don't feel like I need to vote. But yeah, she's talking about some, are you serious? I said yes. And she said, oh, okay. And guess what she said, y'all? I cannot believe she said this. But when she said this, it's like really disturbed my spirit, and I got super pissed off. But she said, oh, okay, well, we'll vote for you then. Like, she said it in a very, very caring type of way too, y'all. It was like the tone of her voice. Like, I could tell she was being sarcastic. And I was like, you know what? Wow. And I found myself almost like running into the building or whatever. I'm just sitting there minding my business, trying to fix my iPad. And then she come trying to attack me about voting, getting an attitude with me. And she's like literally like following behind me. She looking at me. And I'm like, and it's not like I had got aggressive with her, but she's basically mad because I'm not, like, I wasn't interested in voting. Like, I'm never interested in voting, whatever. And I guess she thought she was gonna change my mind or whatever. I was like, wow, that's really sad that these politicians got people out here on the streets literally about to get beat up, like, for real. Because like, that was really uncalled for. The fact that she got aggressive with me, and then she's like basically trying to gaslight me to vote. And I'm like, no, I got a mind of my own. I ain't tell her that, because I was trying to keep the conversation very minimum. Once I noticed that she was like kind of aggressive or whatever, and it's like, okay. But it was a security person, this black guy at the door. And I asked him, I was like, are they supposed to be doing that? I was like, because I had told him what she had just said, and he was like, no, they really not supposed to be doing that. And I was like, yeah, they shouldn't be harassing people to vote or whatever. It's like, you shouldn't have to make a person feel bad about voting and get an attitude with them. It's really not that serious. Like, even though it is like, you know, the state of the world, but I don't take that serious. Like, to me, it's a joke. I don't feel like my vote matters. And the fact that she said that, you know, oh, they gonna vote for me, it's like, no, you don't have to. Like, your vote will probably matter, but I know mine's not gonna matter. And then I had told him, because at that point I was like, kind of like, my spirit was like very disturbed. And then I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I was like, she thinks she's talking to somebody that's slow. And I was like, I already know what the agenda is. Basically, she mad because I'm not agreeing to their agenda. So it's like, you ain't about to gaslight me into thinking I need to vote, because I don't feel bad about not wanting to vote, not having no type of interest. and voting. And I don't even do politics or whatever, and I try to stay away from it. But it's these people out here on the streets that feel like they need to defend Trump and whoever that's like running in office. I don't feel like they should be out here harassing people. And I know some of them don't be doing it, but it is certain people out here that do feel like they'll treat you or like talk down on you just because like you don't want to vote or whatever. And I just think that's very, very silly. Like, it's really not that serious. So basically it's almost like, oh, well, if you don't want to vote for so-and-so, then it's like we can't help you out. Or it's like they try to single you off. It's like just throw you to the side because you're not down with the agenda. I just feel like that's super crazy. Like, what in the world is really going on? But yeah, and he had told me that I could like tell the people that was like in the library or whatever, because I ain't know if that, I don't think that was a part of the library, but some way somehow they were able to be outside. It's like they was catching the people come in. And I had told him, I was like, wow, because that really threw me off. It was like very unexpected to be attacked or whatever because I don't want to vote. And so I had told, like, since she wanted to Karen me, I Karened her, and I had told one of the managers or whatever, I had told them what she had said, and it was like, yeah, that's really not right, because it's like they're not supposed to be harassing people. And the fact that she getting smart with me, getting an attitude with me. But yeah, they had I had gave them they had ended up asking me like before I left, like my number and stuff, because they wanted to know more about it. Because like what is really her problem? It's really not that serious to be out there getting an attitude with people because they don't want to sign up to vote. This election got people going crazy. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if she thought that Trump or whoever she voting for gonna protect her out here in these streets, but they not. Because you can't just be like running up on people like that with an attitude because they don't want to vote. That is crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and go, y'all, because my phone ringing. But I just wanted to share that, y'all. So don't have other people trying to gaslight you into thinking that you need to vote. Like, if you feel led to vote, y'all, just go ahead and do it. But it's like, if you the type of person who don't want to vote, then you ain't got to. It's almost like trying to peer pressure somebody into doing some drugs or something. But it's like crazy because it's like basically they want you to agree. They want you to say, yes, I'm agreeing that you can do a experiment on me, because that whole like Project X or whatever, or Project 2025, I don't know the full details on it, but I did read some of it. But I do not trust that. Basically, a project is like an experiment. So basically, they saying like, they want you to make an agreement, like, yes, we can do an experiment on you. And no, I'm not agreeing to it because I don't know who them people is. I do not know them personally. And it's crazy because that lady don't even know them personally. It's like she don't really even know what she's supporting either. That's what I was telling that guy. I was like, she thinks she's talking to somebody slow. I was like, I already know about the agenda, and she ain't about to trick me or try to gaslight me to make me feel bad about not being interested in voting. And he completely understood what I was saying. He was like, yeah, like, cause like they think people out here just like don't know nothing, or I don't know, they being controlled basically, and they can stay to the plan or support whatever they need to support, but they can just leave me out of it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm good. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I just want to share it because I just could not believe that had happened. I'm like, wow, this election got people in their head losing their marbles. All right, I'm gonna go.